Hello family, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video, guys. Today we're doing the video early in the morning. It's about 11:45 right now. You guys know the market is closed today. Now the stock market is closed, but if you go on freaking Robinhood right now, the crypto market is still open. So if it's open on Robinhood, that means it's open everywhere else. Okay, crypto will work different. All right. So guys, I want to say thanks to the new subscribers. The thing I love about you guys is we get 1 subscriber, 2 subscriber a day, 3 subscriber a day, then we'll jump to 20, 30 subscribers, then we jump to 40, 50 subscribers, then we go back down. So since I started this channel, it's always been that way. And you know what? I appreciate the new subscribers. I appreciate you guys liking and sharing the content, okay? And like I said, the goal of this channel is to motivate others to invest, okay? Now, this is not for everybody. Some people be like, oh, this is too hard. Guys, this is really not hard. This is the easiest thing you can do. It's like putting your money into a bank account and paying your bills, right? And the only difference is instead of paying your bills, you are buying things to pay your bills, okay? And the more you invest, the more you have money coming in, right? You got to spend money to get the money back. And once you plant those seeds, it's continue to grow, and you continue to get money. Okay, guys? So, and I always like to say this is not financial advice. Do not follow me. Do not follow my portfolio because I don't want you to blame me if something go wrong with your portfolio. You be like, oh, I follow Edwin. No, do not follow my portfolio, guys, okay? I just show you guys my portfolio to motivate you guys. As you guys can see, I just go through my portfolio, what's in there. I don't say buy this, buy that. I don't do that. If I do, I still tell you not to follow me, okay? All right, guys. So let's get down to business, okay? Because we're not looking at the other stuff today. We're just gonna go through some basic things, cover a few things. As you can see, right, the crypto market is open. Bitcoin is up a little bit today, 35 cents, okay? We got a couple of things that's going up in the market, as you can see. The crypto market. All right, guys, let me be clear. The crypto market. So if you're investing in crypto, like I tell you guys, you have to be very strong. You have to have a strong heart because crypto go up and down. You know, one day is blaming like this fire right here, and the next day, boop, it's down. Okay, so you can't say, you know what, I'm gonna wait a couple of days when my crypto go up, I'm gonna sell it. That can take 6 months. Okay, guys. I know it can take a long time. So invest wisely. It's okay to invest in crypto, right? I tell you, put money into crypto that you don't need. We all need money, but I mean, if you can put $10 a month into crypto where you can just buy your stuff manually. I don't believe in automation as far as buying stuff because usually most of the time you'll be buying stuff when the market is high because if you set up automation, it's going to happen early in the morning. And most of the time when the market open for the first 30 minutes, it's green and then it goes down. So if you set up automation, yes, you're going to be buying those things, but you're probably going to be buying them when they go down, okay? So that's why I don't do automation. I like to buy my stuff manually because I want to have the control of buying instead of letting somebody else do it for me. Now, as I was saying earlier, the crypto market is open, okay? You see my numbers are changing over there. It changed earlier. Right? Okay, there you go. So I don't think I'm crazy. That means the crypto market is open. People are buying and selling crypto. Of course, the market is down. Shiba is up a little bit, 1.7678%. You know, I have in this portfolio, I have 1,900,000. Well, no, that's I take that back. I got 197 million Shiba new token. Okay, and this in this one portfolio, I got 2 other portfolios. So total combined, I got over 600 million Shiba new token. Now imagine if that sucker get to 50 cents or even a dollar. If it get to 50 cents, if it get to a dollar or half a dollar, man, your boy is like crazy rich. Okay, if it drop a couple of zeros, because right now I think it's valued about 6,000, 7,000, whatever it is, between $15,000, something like that. But if we drop a couple of zeros, right, that means that 15,000 gonna be. If we drop 1 zero, that's 15,000 gonna be 100. If we drop another zero, then you know, y'all do the math. I'm not a mathematician. I'm just here to show you guys to motivate y'all. Okay, so don't come for me. So yesterday, guys. Okay, so we got payout. We got some bills. We got some money coming in tomorrow. Now, I opened this up earlier. I didn't close it back down. So, my margin risk is high right now. I got like $1,000 sitting there, right, in that buffer, that margin buffer. I still have like $400 left over to buy some stuff. Now I'm getting paid tomorrow, right? So once that money come in, that's gonna help cover some of the margin stuff. And I mean, I don't really worry about the margins. It's, because if you have money on the side, you can always throw in there. And with Robinhood, if I deposit money, it's get that automatically, right? Cause I got that instant deposit, whatever. So the money get there right away. So I don't have to say, okay, no, I gotta worry about it. So we got a couple more days. Today the market is closed, so today it doesn't count. And I mean, it's not even like it's not even a full margin call yet, because I mean, I need to deposit money to stop the margin call, but we're not at margin call yet, right? We stay at risk. Portfolio stay at risk of getting to margin call. That's what it is. Okay, guys. So as you can see, we still got another $1,000 in there, and the total we have about almost $60,000 that we have in this portfolio that is other people's money, right? So it's about 60 something. That's it negative earlier. Okay, I might be seeing things. Like I said, negative cash or something. Maybe I saw something. My eyes are going crazy, but I could have sworn I saw that. But right, margin use, I got $62,000 that I've have used in margins, and my own money is down because, it's just crazy like that. My own money is down 50,000, and then I have margins that's higher than what I've deposited. So my margins is way up than my actual money I have in the portfolio, which is kind of crazy, right? That's like freaking $12,000 more. So that's kind of crazy. But as we grow this portfolio, guys, like I tell you guys, the end goal is to get all of my portfolios to 60,000 a month. Now, if I can get it to 100 grand a month, this year would be crazy. But we're gonna start using some of the money, and also, I don't know why I got this one. I should have had the other one in front because with a smaller amount. Also, I'm gonna stop funding this portfolio heavily. Now, this portfolio does not have margins. So any money coming into this portfolio will be my money. Now I need to get this portfolio up to generating at least $1,000 a month in a hurry by the end of next month. No, by next month, not the end of next month, right? I need the portfolio generated by $1,000 a month by the end of next month. No, by the end of this month, because starting next month, I will need this portfolio to start paying my car payment, right? If now I have to transfer money, I mean, I'll have to do that anyway, transfer money to grow this portfolio rapidly. And as I transfer money, I will leave some money there to cover next month car payment from, these other accounts, right? But the goal is to get this up. I'm going to have somewhere between, probably about 50, 60 positions in here, maybe up to 100, I don't know. But you guys gonna see as I continue to add those positions, because you gotta remember, in here, I cannot buy a fraction of share. I have to buy actual share. Okay, so the goal in the beginning is to increase, and nothing here is reinvested. All of the dividend that come into this portfolio goes into the portfolio, and then I can invest it how I want. Okay, so I mean, in this portfolio here, right? You see, the most money I have is in Misty, and then the second is PLTY. The most money I got in there. So, I mean, the reason I put more money into Misty, because next week Misty is going to be paying, so I put more money into Misty, right? So when we get paid tomorrow, we should get some money coming into this portfolio tomorrow. It could be anywhere from $1 to $5 to $50. I have no idea, but depends on what's come in. I'm gonna put that money into AIYY, and with the SQY. Those guys pay next week, so I'm probably gonna put that money into those stocks, those ETFs. Now I might get some more Misty, get it to 50 if I can, depending on how much. Try to get it to 50 shares. and then whatever is left over will probably go into AIYY and SQY. Now, if it's going to be more expensive to buy the Misty, I would just put it into AIYY and get it up to close numbers, close proximity as Misty before we get paid. So by the time we get paid, you know, we're gonna have we're gonna have a little money in here, enough to, because this 42 is 42 times 3. Let's say if it's Misty paid $3, that's 42 times 3. That's $100 and something right there. This guy's gonna pay maybe $1. Hopefully, if you pay $1 or 70 some cents, then it's gonna be close to $100. And we can use that money to put into the following week. So this is what I'm going to be doing. So I don't leave none of my extreme high yield behind. When we're going to buy this week, and then the next week that's going to be paying, we're going to throw money into that week. And then the following week, we'll throw money into that week as we build up those weeks together. We're not just going to build up one. We're going to do that like that. And then as we go through, I can continue to add positions, 1 or 2 positions, in here. I need to add my USA. USA is not expensive. It's like some, I think it's like $8, $9. I need to add that in here. JEP, JEPQ. I'm going to throw SUSD in here also. It's going to be probably the fund with the lowest yield is going to be SUSD. Everything else is going to be a little higher in this portfolio. When I say everything else, it'll be my core positions, those positions that I know no matter how the market go up and down, they're not going to lose crazy value as we grow the portfolio. So guys, a lot of changes is coming. I talk about it all the time, and now I'm excited that I'm actually building the portfolio at margins, because I don't have to worry about margin calls. If the stock go down, it's go down. I don't have to worry about margin calls. Even though margins, right, will help accelerate the growth of the portfolio because you're using other people's money to buy. But when I use this portfolio earlier, it's like I couldn't really understand it when I did talk to these guys. They would tell me, yeah, this is how it goes, but still, I don't want to deal with that no more, okay? And at some point, your boy, I'm thinking I might move. Well, the thing about it, I can't move everything that I have in Fidelity because Robinhood does not carry all of the positions, right? So Robinhood don't carry all of the positions, and at some point, I'm thinking, you know what? Oh, I can just move everything that I have in Fidelity to Robinhood, and then start a new portfolio that, just for me, that you guys would not see. You guys would not even know about, right? Because I want to be able to show you guys stuff, and the fact that I'm not sharing my portfolio. I don't want people be like, oh, well, he got a fake account, blah, blah, blah. You guys know my accounts are not fake, because if you watch my portfolio or watch the channel from the beginning, I've shared those things, right? And I want to continue to share it at some point. But I use the tracker, and the tracker is close enough to what my portfolio shows. So especially the snowball, it's close enough to what the portfolio shows out there in Fidelity. And I love Fidelity because you can do fractional share, and they allow you to buy more stuff. Because if I have $20, I can buy 20 positions, just $1. Right, and then when they pay dividend, I would get a fraction of that dividend, but I would have that position in there, and I would just grow that position. So at some point, I might transfer everything that I have in Fidelity to Robinhood, and I know for sure that some of the positions I have, it will not transfer over because Robinhood don't carry those positions. So that's probably the reason I end up transferring this portfolio to Fidelity in the first place. Okay, but we're gonna build a new one, and we got money coming in, so right, it's not like I told you guys, right, we're gonna do it in the third, right? We got 35,000 coming in, so we're gonna spend 11,000 on us, right? We're gonna reinvest 11, and the other 11 we're gonna put it in somewhere else. So until it grows, then that 11 gonna go to 12, and then it's go to 13 and 14. So we're gonna split it up into 3 ways. Okay. So right now, I mean, we got 35,000 coming in. So what else can we do, right? What else can we do? We got to continue to invest our money and make it work for us. So I'm calculating that divided by 3. Yeah, so that's 11,600 divided by 3. So that way I can take 11 grand, right, and pay all my bills, right? I can take another 11 grand and move it to, let's say, my savings account or whatever, my high yield savings account, and put that money there, right? It's going to generate 4% or 3% or whatever the return rate is, right? And then the other 11 grand, we reinvest that. Now, that's going to slow down the growth process, right? But if I do this for the next 12 months, right? If I do that for the next 12 months, so times 12, right? That's $140,000 that I'm going to be putting aside into a bank account that's going to generate freaking 4% on that money. Now I got the other money that I'm taking, the other 140,000 that I'm taking to live off of, right? And then I'm reinvesting 140,000. So by reinvesting 140K, we're still gonna get to our goal of 60,000 a month, I believe. It's gonna take a little longer, but we gotta start enjoying the fruit of our labor, right? So, we didn't work this hard, right? And your boy is I'm a I'm retiree in training, right? I'm not retired yet, but I'm in training. I'm doing all the things right now that I'm gonna do when I retire. So shoot, why not do it? So right now the portfolio is down, right? The portfolio down. This is over her. This is the 2 portfolio, Robinhood and Fidelity, right? Is down $5,600, right? And that's overall, okay? But when you look at here, the total invested is right there, and the actual value of the portfolio is right there. So we'll get this number here, okay? I mean, it's down because everything is down. Everybody is down. Everybody is down right now. I don't know of one person, even if you're investing in regular dividend stocks, right? Your portfolio is down. So me investing in extreme high yield, and regular dividend stocks, I'm down 6,000. I'm great. I'm Gucci, okay? Because not only that, guys, right? Not only that, like I told you guys, we are gonna cut down this portfolio from 150 something positions, right, down to about 100 positions. Okay, down to about 100 positions. Now it's gonna be tough because a lot of the investments that I have in here in my portfolio, especially the ones that are lower yield, I had since day one. Okay, now of course I haven't been putting a lot of money in there because in the last 5-6 months, because I've been focusing on growing the income. But now that I have this new portfolio, right? The money, when I cut down the portfolio by 50, I'm thinking it's gonna be maybe. The other day I was looking at it. I was like, yeah, maybe it would be about $20,000. But some of those positions that we're looking at the other day, they have $2,000-3,000 in there. So if I sell those, that's $2-3 grand. So on average, let's say it's $1,000 per position that I'm selling, that's $50,000. And if I take that $50,000 and put it back into like Misty or something like that, and because Misty is the higher position I have right now that have the highest negative amount, because I bought trying to get, especially in my Robinhood portfolio, I bought Misty because I was trying to get to 1,000 positions. So at that point, I wasn't ready. I didn't care about the cost, right? So I bought. So my cost average is like $40 something, $42. See that craziness right there? $42, and my difference is $17,000, right? Because I was trying to get to a thousand shares. So now that I have this, I got 35K coming from the other positions. What I just telling you guys was I sell this month. When I sell this month, right? The income that is coming in, that $25,000 coming in from Fidelity, I'm not rebuying nothing right now in Fidelity. Okay. For this month, I'm not rebuying anything. What is going to happen? I'm going to cut down the cost by dropping the portfolio, and then let's say I sell 50 positions. That is, let's say $25,000 to $50,000, right? In cash, I'm getting another 25K. That's $75,000. Now, guess what? My margins is going to increase because of whatever amount I have in my portfolio balance. They're going to one-on-one that. So if I have cash of $75,000, that means I have a margin of another $75K or more. So you're looking at another $150,000 that I can invest that would increase the income. Okay? But what I'm going to do is daily cost average down, or in my case, buck cost average, because like you can see right now, right? I pay this thing at 42, it's at 28. So if I have $25,000 right now, I'm going to say, oh, I'm going to wait for this to come down for me to buy it. No, I'm just going to put 25K in there and buy it, because that will cut down, that will bring down my costs big time. That will bring down my costs big time, because for me paying 42 average cost to paying 28, that's going to take up a lot off the average cost that I pay. And guess what? The income is still coming in. Okay? Now, we're getting $3 every month. That's great. Maybe it go up to more to come down. But as long as Bitcoin continue to do good, this thing is going to do good. Now, if this Bitcoin go down and we're getting $1 a month, right? If I increase this thing to where I got, what, 1,200 shares right now? If I spend another 25,000 at this rate, that's going to give me close to another, how much is that going to be, guys? Let me calculate. Let me see. Let's say 25K divide about 28.67. That's going to give me 800 shares, almost 871 shares. Is my calculation right? If my calculation not right, y'all can tell me. But if you guys get the idea. So I'll get additional 800 something shares, right? So that will give me 2,000 shares in here. So if, right, 2,000 shares in here, right? That will give me 2,000, almost 2,000 something, because if you guys can see the calculator, right? You can see the calculator, 870 plus, right? So I'll say plus 1270.10366. So that will give me about 2,900 shares, 2,095 shares, okay? Now, 2,095 shares times 3, that's what? That's like $6,000. So every month, if we're getting $3, right, per share, every month I will get $6,000. Okay? And I mean, right now my cost is 35. It was higher later, right? Because I bought it when it was higher. If I put another 20-some thousand in there, it's going to cut down my cost, and it's going to increase my value. So I get 6,000 a month, right? Times 12. That's $77,000 a year just from Misty at $3. Now sometimes it's gonna go up and down, but in a year's time, I would have gotten all my money back. I would have gotten all my money back in a year's time. And then after that, it just getting more money. Guys, you know, I know this stuff could be crazy, but you gotta look at the big picture, right? If you want to retire early, how fast can you retire early? You guys want to live abroad, right? Be a passport bro, you know, live abroad, clap cheeks, whatever you call it. You know, and you need income. So if you want to live a good life, get married to a woman in a foreign country, and you're in the U.S., it's hard. But if you want to live with your wife outside the U.S., you don't need the same money you would generate in the U.S., $5,000, $6,000 a month to live. You don't need that same amount of money. I tell people all the time, you know, my 2 properties that I have in Colombia, my utilities for both of those properties, and one of them is rented, so the rate go up and down, you know, when it's rented. But on average, right, I'm spending about $1,200 a month, and that's light, water, and gas, internet service in 2 apartments. Okay, and of course I pay my manager. That's included in my apartment manager fee for one of the apartment, and that's it. $1,200 a month for 2 apartments. One I own, one I rent. Okay, I rent it to live in there. The other one I own, I rent it out on Airbnb. Okay, and that apartment alone, my other apartment alone, even if I drop the rate and increase the capacity, you know, of people that rented the apartment, that is enough to cover my rental in Colombia, my utilities and everything else in Colombia. Right? If I can stay 50% booked, that's enough to cover all my expenses in Colombia. Now, maybe food at some point, yes, but I don't need to add that. I just cover the place to stay. Because the main thing is having a place to stay. You can eat rice and beans if you need to. But if you're generating $5,000 a month here, right? And you don't marry, not married, you don't have no children in the U.S., right? Even if you have children in the U.S., you have to pay child support. I mean, when you stop working and you're paying whatever you're paying for child support, you can continue paying that same amount. Because at that point, let's say you're paying $500, $600 a month for child support. And if you stop working and just live off your dividend, you can pay the same money for child support. Right? You can have that stuff scheduled every month. You don't even got to think about it. It's scheduled. That money go out. Right? And you can take out $3,000 and reinvest $2,000 every month. And your portfolio stays going to grow. You're going to collect income. Your portfolio stays going to grow. Now, you guys are like, Edwin, but yeah, why you still growing your portfolio? Because I need more. Right now, I'm building generational wealth for not just for me, for my children. Okay? I started a business probably about 10 years ago called Wise Acquisitions, right? Well, the primary reason was to be able to buy apartment complexes and rent them out, right? And that business still stands today. I pay my taxes every year. I renew my stuff every 2 or 3 years because I do that multiple years renewal, right? I do that every single year. because I have multiple businesses. Now, with this extra income coming in, guys, I tell you, there's some people that are making 200,000 a month, 200K a month doing this same stuff here, right? And they're still investing because they want 300K. For me, like I said, I'm trying to get to 100K. When the time I get to 100K, making $1 million a year, yes, I know. Excuse me, guys. I know by that time I've arrived. Okay, guys, excuse me. Let me take a quick drink here. Sweet tea. Okay, by the time I'm making 100K, now I know my business, my real estate business, is going to go to the next level, because now I can go to a bank. I talked about this the other day and say, guys, I need this amount of money. I need this amount of money to buy this stuff. Okay, so what you gonna use as leverage? Well, I have $1 million portfolio. Oh, you got $1 million portfolio? Yes. Not only do I have $1 million portfolio, but my $1 million portfolio is generating $500,000, $600,000, $800,000 a month. Huh? Yeah. $100,000 a month. My $1 million portfolio is generating. And you can prove it. You can print out your statements, all the stuff that come in, dividend, and send it to them. They can calculate it and be like, okay. Now, guess what? You don't even have to go to them. I can go to Fidelity and say, Fidelity, I need a loan, right, for $1 million. Fidelity's gonna look at my portfolio and say, okay, well, he's generating 100K a month. We can get him $1 million. He's making more than that in 12 months. Okay, guys, you don't just look at this as, well, you know, I'm making this now. Yeah, we all want to get at the right risk. We all want to be able to travel. But what happened when all that burned out? What you gonna do? What's when you go travel outside the U.S.? You don't like it. I've lived in a lot of different countries. If that's the word. Don't come for me, guys. I live in a lot of different places, right? And I know what I like and what I don't like, right? But in order for you to be successful, you have to have goals. You have to have other things that you want to do, right? People tell me all the time, man, how can you be retired? Because when people ask me what you do, I say I'm retired. Like, really? You retired? How old are you? I'm 51. You retired at 51? Yes, I'm retired at 51. Because technically, I'm talking to you guys right now. I'm working. My computer is right there. Every now and then you'll hear the little bing, bing coming in. If I need to look at something, I'll pause the video, look at it, and I'll come back and continue talking. So guys, the only way you can be successful, right? You see the rich get richer. Why do you think so? You think because they got 1 billion and that's enough? They go from 1 billion to 20 billion, because the more money you make, the easier it is for people to give you money to do things. Nobody want to give somebody money that don't have it because they know they can't get their money back. No, they want to give you money. The bank give out money to make money off these loans. When you put your money in the bank, they give that money to somebody else. So when you go to the bank and say, I need to pull out $1 million, they can be like, oh, we don't have $1 million over here. You need to schedule a time for us to have that money delivered for you to pick it up. You can just show up to the bank and say, oh, I need to get $1 million. No, they don't keep that money there. They might have 50,000, 100,000 there, maybe. I don't know. But they don't keep a lot of cash in the bank like that. So when you put your money in the bank loan your money out, right? 8%, 9%, 19%, some of these places 18%, right? And they give you less than 1%. They're making a killing of your money. You know, that's why I don't let my money sit in the bank, right? You're like, oh man, you freaking millionaire. How you only got $5,000 in the bank? Why would I have $5,000 in the bank, more than $5,000 in the bank? For what? To collect, you know, less than 1% interest. That's crazy, right? But now, I'm like, you know what? We need to put money aside, because I'm really focusing on this business that I'm about to embark on, right? To grow this business. And being worthy, I can't even get the word out of my mouth right. You do have multiple streams of income, right? Multiple streams. Now, of course, yes, I have over 150 something companies that pay me dividends, but all of the dividends, they can't pay my bills a month. So if every one of the 50 something companies were giving me at least $5,000 a month, then I can say, oh yeah, I have crazy money coming in. Yeah, I can be like Warren Buffett. I'm a billionaire because of all the money I got coming from the stock market. But Warren Buffett got other businesses. He got stores, he got candy shops, he got all that different stuff that he does, that he generate income. Okay? So as we do this stuff, right, we're gonna grow what I know, right? I know real estate. I've been investing in the stock market now going on 5 years. Next month, the 20 will make it 5 years when I turn 52, right? By the grace of God, I was successful to reach a millionaire at 51. I want to do it at 35, happy at 51. But we don't stop there, right? Like, oh, I wanted to reach that goal. Okay, you reached that goal, now what, you gonna quit? Then guess what? That money gonna go back down. So you have to keep working at it to grow that. Now, and with this high yield dividend play, right? We planting more seeds. As you guys can see, let me go back. So, as you guys can see, we are planting more seeds, right? And this account is 2 days old. 2 days old, 3 days old, whatever it is. 3 days old, I believe, because I opened it the day before, right? Yeah, so 3 days old, this account. And within 3 days, when we plant those seeds, within 3 days, we already got coming in for 1 year. Now, this right here, this is 1 year income, right? But this can pay my card note for 2 months. Okay? So as we continue to grow this thing, I think my car payment is like $600 something a month, right? Even though I pay more. But I don't pay it all because it's like 1%. You know, I can have the money generating me more money, generating me 75% a month, and that's enough to cover the car payment, right? So by the time I put about $20,000 in this account, it's going to be enough to pay that car payment. And what I'm going to continue to do, like I told you guys, all of my bills, because I love TrackSwap, okay? I've been banking with them for you know, when I open up my car account, my car investment account, that money now is in Fidelity. You know, and I pay my car note out of here now. But all of my bills, even though I was thinking about doing it out of Fidelity, but since Fidelity account have margins, I don't want to pay my bills out of my margin account anymore. I already got bill pay set up in here. Okay? Once I get this account to where it starts to pay my card note, I'm going to start adding my other bills into this portfolio, right? And because it takes a long time for money to get into this portfolio. It takes about 4 days, right? So every time I get paid, right, I know I'm making $30-something thousand now. I need to get $10,000 into this account every month. Okay? I need to get $10,000 into the account every month. I already put $2,500 in here. This doesn't count towards that $10,000 because I had that money that I was going to put there anyway because I had a margin call, right? But I put $2,500 in there. $2,500 is generating $1,800. Okay, we need to get that to $650, $800 a month to cover the card note. And like I said, once the card note is covered, the next thing is the harsh alarm, right? I go from the smallest bill and I will start adding them into here one by one and just automate them. Automate them and let them pay those bills, right? I still get my bank statement, my statement. I put it into my tracker. When the money come in, I put it into my tracker. So it's not some people that pay the bill and then they don't know, or the bill just go out, they don't know. No, I still track every statement I come in. If they pay down to zero, right? I put 0 for that month, and my actual total amount I spent for that month goes down. Okay, now we're making a lot of money, right? If I reinvest the whole $34,000 for the month, that's gonna get us to 60,000 dollars very quickly. But for the first month, we're gonna focus on this account, right? Let the margins settle down a little bit. I'm gonna sell some things in the other portfolio to bring up the income, and that's gonna increase the margin in the portfolio. And now, if we continue to have all these red days, we're gonna have money to daily cost average down a lot more, and help grow the portfolio when the market. I mean, it's not gonna be red forever. If things gonna turn around, it's gonna change. But in the process, is how you prepare. In time of peace, you prepare for war, right? So literally, this is what we're doing. Okay, guys. So you see, we're growing this sucker here. So and the income went up slightly. The income went up. Okay. Now over here, it did some more adjustments, right? Because of the income, the how do I say it? The what you call it? The portfolio, the dividend got cut, some dividend cuts. So you see it went down to 30K, okay, a month. And that's still fine, okay? And then this is these three portfolio combined. But if I go into Snowball, right, the annual income is 400K into Snowball. And I think Snowball is more accurate for the most part. And let me see if it will show the income. And it shows the income at 35K, right? I mean, Snowball is more accurate. The next 12 months, blah, 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 blah. Analytics, let me see. Oh. All right, dividend. And Snowball go down to 33. And you see right here, Snowball said 104. These guys got, 401. And in here, we at 409. Okay, we go back to Snowball. It's 401. The average income is 33,000. And in here, the average income, if we go to the feature dashboard, it's 34K. That's the average for the 12 months average. And then if we go in here, for this month average is down to 30,000. Okay. So it's down to 30,000. So I'm going to adjust the amount in the dashboard, because this is the one I use most of that I show you guys all the time. So we're going to go with this 30K. All right. I prefer to go with the 30K than the higher number. So we'll go with this number. I'm going to update that in the thumbnail and make a couple changes there. But guys, the portfolio is still growing. If you look at the number from yesterday, right, we were I think we're like 491 something, right? And now we are 49363. So the portfolio is growing, and like I said, the goal is to get a portfolio to 60,000. And I mean, with the red days, of course, it's putting a damper in our growth. But we got income coming in tomorrow into a Fidelity portfolio. Let's see. Come on, open sesame. We got income coming into Fidelity portfolio tomorrow. And let me see, what's paying tomorrow? We got Coney, right? Coney paying tomorrow. Let me see if I can show you guys this real quick. We'll do the most shares. So when we get it back to like Tesla, if Tesla pay $1, man, we're gonna have $5,000. Alti, $5,000. I mean, this, of course, this is combined, right? This is everything. So these cats right here, and then most of this is in the Fidelity account. The higher number, of course, is in the Fidelity account. right? So I know the video is longer than what I thought it was going to be. I'm sorry, guys. So we got Coney. Coney's going to pay. Coney paying Friday, tomorrow. I got Coney, and I think I got some fiat too. I got Coney. I have Pepe and Alti. So Alti is 5,000. That's across the board. Coney is 2,000. That's across the board, all of the portfolios. And then I think I had some. What else I got in here? That's gonna be paying. I got fiat. That's 1,000, right? And I got Pepe. So let's just look at this real quick. You know what? I'll do that tomorrow. Since tomorrow is payday. Tomorrow is payday, literally, right? We get paid tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow because I don't want to make the video any longer than it is, guys. Okay? Guys, as always, remember to like and share the content. Okay, the market is closed today, but that don't stop us from making content. We got plenty of content to make every day. And, you know, as we continue to invest into our future, you're going to see the light, man. Don't give up, right? This is a time you be like, oh, man, it's bad. So let's say if you have margins and they do margin calls and sell your positions, guess what are they selling? They're selling the stuff to give it to you, right? And they're selling that back to bring that count down. Is it a good thing? It's not a good thing, but they're selling what they give you, right? They need that money back to make sure you don't lose their money. That's why you get margin calls. So you just got to protect other people's money so they can continue to give you more money. Okay, guys? So like always, invest in your future. Don't quit. Okay? Don't quit. Like, share the content, subscribe, leave your comments. I need your comments, guys. The comments keep me going. Believe it or not, the 1 or 2 comments I get here and there, and the emails I get from you guys asking questions, I appreciate those. Those keep me motivated. Those keep me going. But you don't know how much, because sometimes I might not be thinking about something, and when you guys ask questions, I'll be like, oh, let me look into that. And as I look into that, I see something else that I might be missing, that I'm not paying attention to, and you guys help me with that. Okay, guys, we're at 2,009 subscribers as of today. I did a screenshot earlier. I'm gonna post it in the what you call it, in the Discord. Guys, this is our Discord. Okay, we have a few more people join the Discord. Okay, I appreciate you guys. We got over 20 plus people in the Discord. Guys, if there's anything you guys need me to add to the Discord, let me know. Send me messages. Like I said, we're building this as we go. So if there's anything new you guys need me to add to the Discord, let me know, and I can add it to the Discord. Okay, because this is where we go in, we communicate with each other, and we build this community together. Okay, guys, this is what it's about. Okay, building together. All right, I can't do it all by myself. You guys know I can't do it by myself. This is not a regular job. This is not a job for me, and I don't want a job. I don't want it to be a job. I want us to grow together. So the only way this is gonna happen properly is we work together to grow this community, guys. Okay, I appreciate you guys. The link, I'm gonna update the link. Now sometimes these links they give, the link do expire. So if you click on the link, it expires, just let me know, and I'll send you the new link and update it in the video. So these links, I think they're good for like a week or two, and then they expire. I don't know why they don't just give you like a permanent one, but I mean, just to join the Discord. So you would think they would just leave that one, and if they give you a new one, the old one still works. But it don't work like that, and that's not me. It's not me. Okay, guys, I appreciate you. We got over 200 plus portfolios in here that have to do with dividend investing that I talk about all day, every day. So there's something in here for everybody, and then if it's not for you, then it's not for you, guys. The membership has been set up. Join the membership, support the channel. This is how you give back to the channel. We have the first membership, which is I believe like a couple dollars a month, and then we have the aristocrats and the kings. Okay, the king I think is the most expensive one, but you don't have to sign up for the king. Okay, you can be a dividend investor. It's okay. Support the channel, all right, and we're gonna continue to grow. And guys, like I said, I need you guys to comment. I need your comment. Okay, the comment and the like button, all that stuff is good, but the comment helped me more than the likes get the videos out to more people, but the comments is mostly for me because I get to see what you guys thinking and how to improve the content and improve the channel. Okay, guys, I appreciate y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll be back tomorrow and do it all over again. And hopefully tomorrow we get a pickup back in the market, and we can, you know, get rid of some of these, you know, margin call stuff, right? And you guys see, your boy ain't playing this 2025, bro. I am playing 2025. We're gonna get this sucker here to be generating about $1,000 a month in no time, guys. We just throw the money in there, and when that money start to come back, we will start using that money to pay that card note. Okay, this is my car portfolio. Even though the money is in Fidelity right now, the money is in Fidelity right now. Where's my Fidelity account? Where's my Fidelity? This is all of it, Fidelity and Roundhill. Fidelity. That money is in Fidelity right now. But we need to add a little bit of buffer to Fidelity. So we're going to have to chill for a little bit as we continue to grow this income. Okay, y'all? This is what we're going to do. We're going to grow the income. Right? Get the margin down. And then, boom, we're going to hit them in the head again and start getting that stuff back up. All right, guys. I love you. Peace.